Hey there, my name is Chris, and this is the Seaver Shoots YouTube channel, where our focus is fitness, firearms, and outdoor and preparedness gear. Today, we are talking about a cool piece of preparedness gear that I would say isn't 100% necessary, but it's definitely nice to have on hand. A phrase I like to use on this channel is, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, and this definitely fits in that category. The product we're talking about today is the Bluetti EB3A power station. This thing is very light, portable, and feature rich. The first thing that I want to do with it is talk about the specs. Now, when it comes to these kinds of devices, I don't know a whole lot about electricity. I am not an electrician. I am not well versed in wattage and things like that. So I'm gonna kind of skip around and talk about the features of this guy that may stick out to the layman when it comes to these kinds of devices. So pulling straight from the Bluetti website, the first thing that I want to talk about is how it has the ability to charge off of your normal outlet in your house as well as solar panels. That is going to be a really cool conversation for later when talking about using this thing completely off grid. For now, let's move on. It has a 268 watt-hour capacity. It touts 6 different ways that you can charge it up, but I think the 2 main ones that you're going to use most often are the traditional plugging it into your house. Our plug for that is right here, and it obviously comes with the cord for that. And the other option for you is using one of their solar panel integration kits. It has 9 total outputs. The ones that I mainly want to focus on are these guys, just your normal 3-pronged outlets that you would see in the walls of your house. I also love the 100-watt capable USB-C. That'll give you fast charging. I use that thing on a daily basis. We have our normal USB-A that everybody will be familiar with, and then this guy is similar to a cigarette lighter in your car. Those are all the ones that I use the most often, that I was the most excited about when testing out this unit. The next cool thing about this is that you have smart control of this device through the Bluetti app. So one of the cool things that you can do on the Bluetti app is if you charge this, like I do here in the gun room, I will plug it into my workbench in order to charge it up. It will tell me on the app how charged up this thing is. So if I need this thing for something and I know that it's not charged up enough for it, I can come downstairs, plug it in, go about my day, go do whatever I need to around the house, and then keep tabs on it to know whether or not it's all charged up. There are a couple other cool features that you can get through the app as well, but that one is one of the most useful ones. One of the last things that it mentions on the website is easy to carry, fast charging, safe and reliable, and cost effective. So we'll go ahead and flip this guy up to show that carryability. Another thing I want to mention while I'm up here, something I actually didn't discover until having this thing for about a month. I just nonchalantly slapped my phone down on the flat top surface of this thing, and not even realizing it, this thing has wireless charging on the top. So you can throw your phone on top of this thing, and if it is wireless charging capable, it will start charging up. Cool, versatile little guy, and it comes in at a very competitive price point compared to other units of comparable size and features. So looking at the website right now, on the day that I'm filming this, it is listed at $209. You also can finance it if you want. Usually this thing is $299, so about $300. Other comparable units from other companies like Jackery or EcoFlow are gonna run you anywhere from $400 to $1,000. So this product is a little bit more on the affordable side. Getting away from the information that is listed on the website, I now want to get into some of the use cases that I have for this unit. But before we do that, I want to talk about some affiliates. The first affiliate that I want to talk about, and one of the longest affiliates of the channel, is Axle Ear Pro. These are the Axle X Core earbuds. There they are in all their slimline glory. If you're interested in my opinions on the Axle X Core, then go ahead and click on this card up in the corner here. It'll take you over to my in-depth review of the X Core. If you're interested in shopping around on Axle's website and seeing some of their other offerings as well, head down to the link in the description. They're almost always doing a sale, but if they're not, you can use Seaver Shoots as a discount code at checkout. It'll save you 15%. The next affiliate that I want to talk about is Lem's Shoes. This is their Primal Pursuit waterproof mid ankle. I absolutely love this thing. It's become my go-to range boot. The things I like about this are it is light, rugged, zero drop, wide toe box, and flexible. It's going to protect your foot out on the range, it's going to look good while it's doing it, and it's going to be healthy for your foot anatomy overall. Lems has other boots and a whole bunch of other options on their website. If you're interested in checking them out, head down to the link in the description. The last affiliate with a link down in the description that I want to talk about is Leisure Carry. This is the Cobb. This is actually the first version, but as far as looks goes, it looks very similar to the one that I am wearing. This is the way that I concealed carry around the house almost every single day. Also, shout out to another, not affiliate, but I'm an ambassador for Dangerous But Good. If you think this shirt is cool, they have a whole bunch of other super cool shirts. There's a link down in the description, and you can use Seaver Shoots 10 for 10% off at checkout. But Leisure Carry that I'm concealed carrying with right here is fantastic. I am wearing some comfortable, more athletic style shorts right now, very stretchy and cozy, but still able to carry my P365X macro with a light and an optic and everything. And we don't have any excessive sagging or anything like that in our McKinney holster. If I'm jumping around, there's no bouncing. This thing is absolutely clutch if you want to carry in comfortable pants. So if you're interested, head down to the link in the description. There is also a review of the Cobb up here for you to go and watch. Getting back to talking about the use cases that I have for the EB3A, there's some very specific reasons why I wanted a unit like this. Not only is it a nice backup supply of power if the power in your house happens to go out, we'll get into more of that scenario at the very end. It's also just super useful if you are out in the wilderness a lot. My Honda Pilot is pretty good at charging things in general, but it's not quick charging, it's not particularly powerful, and I don't want to kill my battery while I'm out in the mountains. So I love to take this thing with me to keep all of my necessary devices for content charged up. I do a lot of filming on my phone, like I am now, so this thing does a great job at keeping that battery life up nice and high. I also do a lot of stuff with my drone, and keeping those batteries charged up is even more important. I have 3 batteries for my drone. If I drain one in 15 to 25 minutes or so getting content, then I can plug the charging base into this guy and it will start quick charging that dead battery up while I'm using the next battery. Usually by the time I kill that second battery and switch to the third battery, after about 5 minutes of using that one, the first one will be all the way charged up again. The Bluetti EB3A pretty much keeps my batteries charged up indefinitely when I'm out using my drone. That is, until the unit itself runs out of power. I don't know exactly how many times this will charge up those drone batteries, but I haven't been able to kill this while out getting content. The next use case that I have for this guy actually has to do with my other channel that I have with my brother, the Sons of Seaver channel. If you're interested in outdoor and adventure gear, things like paddle boards, then head down to the link in the description and you can go check that channel out. That's also where I do reviews of some of the shoe affiliates that we have on the channel. They're obviously affiliates of that channel as well. Go and check it out if you're interested. But where this guy has come in handy for us is not only keeping our drone batteries alive, again in those situations as well, but one company that sent us a paddleboard for review also sent us one of their paddleboard pumps. If you've ever pumped up a paddleboard by hand, then you know why having an electric pump is super nice. Pumping by hand will take you anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, depending on if you can do it continuously or if you need breaks. Usually by the time you're done, you need a little bit of a break before you go and get out on the water and start paddling, which is a workout of its own. What's nice about this power station is we can take it down to the water with us with the paddleboards and with the paddleboard pump, plug it in, let the pump do its thing, and within 10 minutes we can have 2 boards pumped up. It also saves our bodies so that we can spend most of our energy out on the water. Then when we get back, it can run the pump in reverse and pull all the air out of the paddle boards and have them deflated and rolled up within about 2 minutes. This thing has streamlined the process of that, and I think it'll fit into a lot of applications like that. Another one that I can think of that we're definitely gonna test out with this guy is inflating a inflatable mattress while camping. Our inflatable mattress is like a queen size, and it has a built-in pump that you plug into a wall outlet like this one. Usually we just take pads with us that roll up nice and small, but our mattress all folded up is actually smaller than the 3 pads that we would have to bring for our family when camping. That means it's going to save us space, and it's going to give us a little bit more comfort when we're out and about. The last thing I want to talk about this is going into a really like crap hits the fan kind of scenario. While these scenarios are not likely, again, I would just like you to think back on our family motto, which is I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So if you decide to get one of the solar kits that comes with this guy, there's the potential to take it completely off grid. What I mean by that is you no longer have to charge it up by plugging it into the house. There is always sunlight to charge it for you, at least during the day. It does list as one of the charging options on the website to charge it up from a generator. I find that to be kind of redundant because I assume you would just plug your generator into whatever you're trying to charge up instead of plugging it into this and then this into whatever you're charging up. But generators run out of gas. Unless crap really hits the fan, you're not going to run out of sunlight until the sun goes down. So the potential to always have this thing charged is there, which is really cool to me. Now, how many times you can charge it up and drain it and charge it up and drain it and charge it up and drain it before it poops out? This thing's probably not going to last generationally for you in some kind of apocalypse situation, but it may last you the rest of your lifetime, and that's kind of cool. Now, talking about Bluetti's products outside of this guy, when it comes to their solar stuff, they also offer the opportunity for you to have some of their bigger units installed into your house and made a part of your grid, and then connected to some of their solar systems, and that will make it so that your house is completely off-grid capable. The thing that I'm excited about when it comes to this stuff is the ability to not be reliant on the grid, to still have power even when everybody else's power goes out. This power station has that ability with some of Bluetti's other products mixed in there, and I think that is really cool. I'm hoping to get some other units in from some other companies, comparable units to this one that are on the more portable side, because that kind of fits my use case. Hopefully you'll see more reviews like this down the road, and then some comparison videos in the future as well. The last opinion that I will give of this specific unit is that it works really nicely. I like it a lot. I find it extremely useful, and I will be using it as long as it continues to work. If you're interested in checking it out yourself, then head down to the link that's in the description. It'll navigate you straight to the product page. Folks, I hope you liked this video. If you did, I would appreciate if you'd like and subscribe. I appreciate your view. I'm glad you're here. And as always, I will catch you later.